Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
It's time.
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Don't do that!
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Fuck!
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Okay, new
For
information
now,
this year.
we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
35th
While you're all
anniversary?
waiting, however,
Oh!
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
Please take a look.
Alright, I forgive you. 35th anniversary? Skyward Sword! Skyward Sword! Yes, I forgive you. 60 frames? 60 frames? I forgive you. 60 frames? Oh my god, HD? I forgive you. I forgive you. Yes! Oh! 60 frames? A Zelda 60 frames? Okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. Yes! Skyward Sword! HD! Let's go! Come! Let's go! Fly with me! Let's go! Alright.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Love it.
This
I
game
forgive you.
originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield.
Yes.
With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers.
I'm happy.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
Let's go. Skyward Sword HD. I'm
The
so happy.
Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension
I'm excited.
to combat.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy.
Also made it possible to play
Skyward
the
Sword
game
HD, let's
with
go.
button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch.
Button controls!
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Oh.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Let's go.
Swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally.
There you go.
Just
Motion
tilt
controls.
the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the
Now!
Master Sword, while the left
Now!
features a Hylian shield motif. The
Oh
Legend
my
of Zelda
God!
Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The
July,
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
July.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially
Easy.
designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of
What are
Zelda
you doing?
Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear.
Okay.
I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try
Oh,
as well.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.